Well, good afternoon, everybody. How y'all doing? Pretty good here, and welcome to the channel. As you can see, the Jeep is gone. It's not gone. It's just gone with Krista to the grocery store somewhere. We still have the Tundra here, and of course, the 2018 Tacoma waiting on the brand new 2020 that I have on order. Still not here yet. You guys can see it's a beautiful day out here. Blue skies, palm trees. I think it's about 80 some degrees, something like that in here right now. But I thought it'd be interesting today. I went out and I took a look at the new Tundra that's supposed to be coming, right? I wanted to get the latest information on it. So I did some searching, went out there and found the most up-to-date info that I could get. So I'm gonna set you guys down. I'm gonna run through that with you. And then I want to see what you guys think of it. Does it sound like it's something that you would buy? Would you be interested in this new Tundra? I don't know. All right, so what's known about the 2020 Tundra, the new redesigned Tundra that's supposed to be coming out? Well, like I said, I went through, I looked up a few things, and I've got a few points here that we're pretty sure are going to be part of the new 2020 Tundra. First of all, the redesigned Tundra. The rumor out there is that it's going to be available in late 2021. Probably still a 2021 model, but really kind of like the Tacoma up there right now, really more available into the next year. Now, one of the big rumors out there is that they're going to be building the Tundra, the Tacoma, the Sequoia, and the 4Runner on the same platform. They're calling this the F1 platform. Now, the reason they're supposed to be doing this universal frame or platform for all of those vehicles, what does it mean for us? Well, first of all, they say it's supposed to improve production lead times, making all the models more widely available. In other words, you're not going to have to wait so long to put your hands on one of these. You know, for me, I have firsthand experience with this in the 2020 Tacoma that I'm waiting for. There's a long build lead time. I'm having to wait for as long as 20 weeks to get this truck. That should reduce the cycle time because they're all going to be built on the same platform. Next up, they say it's supposed to allow for a lighter weight powertrain to increase performance efficiency. So obviously, the less weight you have to lug around, the more efficient the vehicle is going to be. So not only is it going to be a new universal platform or frame, it's going to be lightweight in comparison. Last up, they say it's supposed to be an upgrade to handling and better ride quality. Again, I would suspect that's probably due to lower weight, maybe even a little bit of flexibility in the frame. I doubt that, but who knows? Now, the powertrain. This is where it gets interesting. They talk about a new hybrid powertrain. Well, what is it? What is a hybrid powertrain? You know, whenever I think hybrid, I think like the Volt, the Chevy Volt, right? Electric motors and gas engines, and they come on at different times, and who knows. But what I'm hearing is a twin turbocharged V6 paired with an electric motor system. Now, we'll see. It's supposed to be a 3.5 liter V6. That's about the size of the Tacoma up there. So we're talking about putting a Tacoma-sized motor inside of a Tundra. Granted, we're going to add twin turbos and some electric power. We shall see. Now, it's supposed to be, as far as power goes, an output of up to 500, and this is where the guesswork comes in, of up to 500 foot-pounds of torque, which would be awesome. That's got to be where the electric motors kick in. If you've ever driven an electric vehicle, I mean, as soon as you hit the pedal, it's not really a gas pedal, they go. I mean, they'll throw you in the back of the seat. Got to have something to do with that. And 450 horsepower. Both pretty massive increases over what we've got available right now. So I'd say if they can achieve those two things, we're not going to be lacking in power. That's a win. The other thing is they say that this truck is supposed to get 30 miles per gallon. Now I'm sure that's got to be a freeway number. It's not a combined, it's not a city, but who knows? 30 miles per gallon in a full-size truck, that's unheard of. Revolutionary. Now, there are rumors also of a new rear suspension, and most of these stem from the way that Toyota is hiding the mule, the test dummy, the test truck that they're working on right now. It's heavily padded in the rear. You can't see the suspension. And why else would you do that if you weren't doing something different back there that you didn't want to get out? So I think there's a little bit of truth in that probably. They say that's supposed to add better stability and a smoother ride. We shall see. Now, why might the hybrid rumors be true? You know, there's always something behind this, right? They're not just rumors. There's usually some sort of fact or theory behind it. The reason being is that Toyota has said that in the next few years, I don't know, 4, 5, 10, it wants to increase the number of vehicles they have with an electric power plant to 25% of the total vehicle, of their total vehicle sales. Right now it's at 9%. Now, why does this lead to me believing that, yeah, they probably are going to do some kind of an electric power plant in the new Tundra? Because why wouldn't they do it now? If you're going through a redesign of a major model within your fleet, why wouldn't you do it now? You're not going to wait until later to do that down the road. So it makes sense to me, especially since they state that they want to increase up to 25% of their total vehicle sales to include an electric power plant. Gotta be in the new Tundra. One other thing that I think is pretty clear now, there is no diesel Toyota Tundra coming. They are focusing on electrification. So there isn't going to be any kind of diesel coming out there. I know a lot of people talk about wanting a diesel. I don't know, we all know what happened to the Nissan Titan's diesel. It's gone. I kind of use that as an example. If diesel was all that, then why did the Titan's diesel go away? And why would Toyota put any money into having a diesel? Doesn't make sense. So no diesel. Now, we have a couple of further, and these are really wild rumors, I think, that I heard just recently. As early as today, as a matter of fact, that there will be a single cab Toyota Tundra available. I don't know, I suppose if they want to try to focus and get more into the work truck market, you know, the fleet vehicles and things like that, trying to take a little bit of that away from Ford, which, by the way, in my opinion, is really why Ford can tout that they sell the most vehicles, because they have tons of fleet vehicles, government contracts, city contracts. So they're not really selling these vehicles to you and I. They just have some really good old boy negotiators out there who have had these contracts and agreements in place for years. That's the real reason. But that's a whole nother topic. So a single cab Tundra. Do I believe that's going to happen? I could see it happening if indeed they were trying to get into the fleet type vehicles. That would make sense to me. So I don't know, maybe. The other thing that they may go as far as to offer a plug-in hybrid. Now I'm not sure why they would do that unless they were going to go fully electric. Maybe they're going to offer a fully electric option, because you don't need to plug in a hybrid, if you will. It's recharged, or the batteries are recharged through operation of the vehicle. You don't need to plug it into a wall at night. Unless they've come up with some kind of a different system that they hope to get a lot more mileage out of, if you will, than the existing tech that's out there. So we shall see. What about the redesigned Tacoma? You know, I have both here. I'm obviously interested in the Tacoma. It stands to reason to me that if they're going to go to a single platform, in other words, get rid of the dual platform that they have now, or even more, why would they continue with the current style Tacoma? it would stand to reason to me that they would go with a redesigned Tacoma in 2021 as well. So maybe we're going to see both a new redesigned Tundra and a redesigned Tacoma at the end of 2021. It just doesn't make sense to me that they would discontinue the old Tundra platform but maintain the new Tundra universal platform and continue to build on the old Toyota Tacoma rather platform. Doesn't make sense. So that's what I'm expecting, a new redesigned Tacoma in 2021. We'll see. Who knows? So I'm curious, given all those things that I've mentioned, does that pique your interest out there? If they can manage to accomplish what I'm hearing they say they can do as far as horsepower and torque and mileage and all that good stuff, is it something you'd be interested in buying? Leave a comment down below. Let me know. Anyway, appreciate you guys watching. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And we'll see you next time on the web. Have a great day. Bye.